Welcome to the Giant Snail Races!
Hello, and welcome to the Giant Snail Races Circus Edition. I'm your host, Racer X Going, and next to me is, in this clown suit here, is Tindy Soosayer. She's one of our pro snails and going to help announce it here. Say hi, Tindy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the circus. I hope you have fun.
And next to that is Xanadu in a very interesting dress that, I don't know, it's like part of your body's missing there.
Hi everyone, and we are ready to start the greatest show on Second Life.
Yes. We are one of the longest running shows that's been going on since 2004. Every week. Longest running shows. Yeah.
That's a long time.
That's a long time. Alright, so let's get the snail show going here. Tindy, why don't you get down there and we'll get started.
Okay.
Alrighty, Xanadu, why don't you tell us who's out there for our first race of the day?
Alright, Racer, and so let's get to our purple scarf snail. And that's going to be the snail of Alden Cortez.
That's
And
correct.
skipping down to the cyan scarf, the fine Tindalia Soosayer. And last but not least, the pink scarf is on the neck of Carathate Albatross. Those are our snails. It is now time to get to the buttons.
Hey, get to the buttons. Go ahead and do the button thing.
Right, here we go. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance. Under the big top.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Let's see how it goes. Oh, look at that crowd. Thanks for coming, everybody. Grab a seat in the stands if you're not in there yet.
No meows?
I guess our
Meow
meow.
3 and 2. Meow, meow 1. Meow.
Uh-huh, okay.
Cows.
Xanadu's,
After Prodder.
yeah.
We have thumped the door, and it is Go Go Snails. Right here in the Giant Snail Races.
Alright, so here they come. Looks like Garrett's already in the lead, Tindy's slightly in second, and Alden is in third. Oh, I see. Thought we had a new view. We have a big red bar in the way. Not really in the way, but... Okay, so anyway, we got Gareth 8 and... it's hard to say. Gareth 8 or Tindy are in the lead. Alden's in third. Gareth, sure.
Well, I can see him in front of me, so.
So that would probably lead to that conclusion.
Oh, yes.
But I have now passed him.
Yes. Those gates there, only one of them's open out of those three, and you have to kind of guess which one or try the next one or whatever. Then they hit their big skillet in the sky, which knocks them back onto the mushrooms. Now you can take the little path off to the right and maybe get shot halfway into the maze, or you can just run into the maze, which was probably a better idea, actually. I don't think I shortened it any by putting that there. Okay, so Garrett's taking the long route around the maze. Tindy's taking the shorter route, and there's usually a time delay there that would slow her down. Like I think Alden's hit it. Alden's hit the time barrier. Gonna have to wait 18 seconds or something for it to open.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Okay.
Was it 13? I don't know. Anyway, there's a turn time. So the snail's getting really spread out. All Tindy's way in the lead. And Garrett's coming up. That's another one of those springs that only works half the time, so sometimes it'll give you a little boost and get you closer.
Sometimes it won't.
Sometimes, yes, not. It's time for someone's medication, right?
No, text message.
No.
Which I cannot read right now. I'm busy.
You You sure you don't want to check your messages?
No, no.
You got a pretty good lead there.
As the phone's on the other side of the room, no.
Okay. Might be important.
Somehow I doubt that.
You're not going to take the jump?
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time if you still got this huge lead. This is just a practice race. This one doesn't really count for anything. Okay, Tindy's taking a long way, and Garrett's taking the short way this time. And Garrett's stuck at the part of the maze where there's a timer. And now he's through.
Yay!
Yes, Garrett's back in the lead. What are we on now? Is this our third lap?
No, second.
Second lap? Okay. Alden's trying that route on the side. Is that the second longest way?
The medium way.
The medium way. And that's got a wall in there too, right, that stops you?
Yes, but it looks like it was down.
Yeah, it must have been down. Alright, that's enough for the maze. There's Gareth way in the lead now. I think Garrett's going to win it.
Very possibly.
And on your way up this ramp, you get hit by fireballs and cows and boulders. All fun stuff. Sometimes
Great fun.
Great fun, yes. We've been hitting you with cows for years now.
And all USDA choice cows, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Are you drinking something? Oops, I yawned. Sorry. Alright. Where are we at? Garrett's still, Garrett's almost through the maze. Coming up on the final time through the maze. And
Go, Garrett.
Tindy's just starting. The maze isn't that hard, and I guess it's not going to change until next season. So if you can come in and it used to move, which I thought was a little harder, I think, or a little easier. I don't know. It was different. Now it's more intense. Okay, Gareth has finished, and he's on the podium. Here comes, I guess, Tindy.
This damn moves up flipping screen.
You just keep the cussing to a minimum.
I said frickin'.
Oh, yeah, freaking. Okay, and there's Alden coming in third. Okay, let's do the recap.
Alright, so doing the recap. In first, we found Gareth Albatross. In second, Jun29 Circus. And in third place, Alden Cortez.
Yay!
So there we go. It's now time for a racer and the stats.
Okay, so far we've had 3 races so far in season 4, and in first place so far we have Jun29 Circus in first with 30 points. In second place we have Gareth Albatross in second with 24 points. Oodle Me Noodle in third with 15 points. Alden Cortez in fourth with 9 points. Soci Resident in fifth with 4 points. Saffron Utley in sixth with 4 points. And in seventh we had Wolfkie Crocus. And eighth we had Lycurgus Liebernick. And Luminolia Realia in ninth. And that's our stats for today. And now we'll go up to Snail and to Xanadu in the booth and find out who's in the best in show. Okay, Xanadu had to go. We lost Xanadu. They came and took our computer away at the library. So I'm going to go ahead and do the best in show as best I can here. We had 2 snails or 3 snails.
I think it was just Alden and me.
Alden and you. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and give the Alden the second prize here. Second runner-up.
Well, would be first runner-up, wouldn't it?
First run, whatever. Yeah, first runner-up. Came in second. Alden. It's a great snail. Alden looks really good. He did a lot of work, and you should probably get paid for that. But I think we're going to give it to Tindy this time. It's Tindy did a little bit better job, and Tindy decorates the track and stuff, so we have to give her some money every once in a while. So we're going to give it to Tindy. I guess I could have flipped a coin like Salem does it.
Oh, that's a scientific method. Come on.
Okay, so anyway, then we'll go back down to Snail Dude. Oh wait, now what are we doing? Yeah, Snail Dude.
Yeah, Snail Dude.
Me and Snail Dude are gonna do that thing next. Okay. Okay, this is the part of the show where we put Snail Dude in the cannon. Yeah, that's what we do. We put Snail Dude in the cannon, and we shoot him off to the other side that's in there, and he lands in a bucket of water. Sometimes it's delightful, and he makes it. And then sometimes he doesn't. We'll see what happens today. So there you go. Get in the snail. Get in the bucket, or get in the cannon. There he goes. He's in there.
Prepare to be astonished.
Prepare to be astonished. He's up. He's away. He is going up slowly.
Yep.
Oh, what an arc.
Back down.
He's going to go through that hoop, I think. No, he's okay. There he goes. And swallowed by the elephant today.
Oh.
That's okay. That's okay. He'll be back next week. Great job. Yep. Okay, then we go back to the next race. So we have Alden Cortez is in the first position with a purple scarf. And then we have Tindy Soothsayer in the light blue scarf. And we have Gareth 8 Albatroth in the pink scarf. Now we'll get to, we have somebody out there going to help us with the buttons. Isaac, go ahead and hit the tall green button there. There he goes.
Yay!
You want to do the meows? Tindy there. There's our crowd. Again, if you turn your A off, you do more stuff.
Meow meow 3, meow meow 2, meow meow 1, meow.
That's sort of
good. That's as good as you could.
okay. That's sort of in memory of what's his name, Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers.
He had the
That
famous.
was Boo Boo Kitty.
Meow Meow Kitty, I think. Yeah. All right, and they're off.
Oh no, Henrietta Kitty. That was her name.
Okay.
Here goes Gareth. Heading up the ramp first.
Hopefully the camera's following. Okay, so there they go, up the ramp. Alden fell short. And is going to have to run up the ramp or hit the spring again.
Garrett's ahead. Or maybe not. We're neck and neck now. Not like usually it doesn't open that easily for me.
Yeah, that was all straight down that one row. Huh.
I'll take it.
It's pretty close between our two leaders. Nobody goes for the extra silly spring I put in there.
Not yet. I think the spring is one of those desperation moves.
Yeah.
I've got nothing to lose.
Okay, so Gareth takes the top route. Tindy's in the middle there waiting for the thing to move.
Yes, unfortunately.
Gareth's passing. Alden's coming into the maze.
Waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. She says she shortened this, but just
Yeah, I think it's
still seems just as long as it was before.
There he goes. Okay, and that puts Gareth in the lead.
And Alden's
And
actually
Alden
in
is
second.
caught up. All right. Here come the cows and stuff. How do you like this camera stuff? It's pretty cool. I know the audience is stuck watching Gareth, but I'm doing this nice panning stuff over here on my using my flight control camera.
Flight control. That's what I thought.
That's all I have.
Garrett's hitting the spring. Alden is heels by me. There's tail or feelers or whatever.
It looks very dangerous with the fire and everything.
Hey, it's Circus.
Fire is like a snail's worst enemy.
Or salt.
That and salt, yeah. Both equally bad for snails. They make them bubble and boil, I think. Okay, so there goes our two snails in the air. Getting hit by our Ogrinko frying pan. It's got a non-stick surface that has a ceramic finish. It lasts a long time. I have one myself. I highly recommend it, though they are kind of expensive. Okay, so they're both in the maze, and they're at the wall, and it looks like it was open this time. So Tindy and Gareth
both made it out.
Both pretty close, neck and neck here on lap number 2. Here come the cows and stuff. Fireballs, cows, and small boulders. These things will sometimes knock you through the bottom of the floor or push you backwards.
Yes. Always a lot of fun.
That's always a lot of fun for the snails, yes. What's that? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the audience. Okay, back to the race. Okay, Tindy slightly in the lead. Gareth in second.
Actually, Gareth popped slightly
Gareth
out of
just
me.
popped in the lead. And they're hitting the road closed signs.
And he's finding the right signs.
Tindy pulls ahead.
Ever so slightly.
The big jump here.
Ooh, collision in midair.
I'm not hearing the Green Coast sound on that.
You're not?
No, Maze? You're not going to hit the spring? Nobody's using my spring today?
Maybe when there's more snails. But not today.
Okay, and that's the shortest way through the maze, except that sometimes there's a thing there. Anyway, here we are. This looks like the third lap, isn't it?
This is the third lap.
The final lap.
Or Gareth.
Let's get some snails on the
Looks
screen.
like Gareth's going for the spring.
And Gareth pops slightly ahead.
Yes, he works for him. So Gareth's going to come in first.
And I'm looking at a tree. There we go.
And I take second.
All right.
So where's Alden?
Alden's in the maze.
Very good.
I guess Alden's probably going to get third. Alden's waiting for the wall to move.
For the wall.
Alden's going to take the spring, but I don't think it's going to help. It doesn't work anyway. Probably not going to give her second place. It's not a time machine.
No.
It's just a jump. And you'll notice that the fireworks that go off are going to be purple now. See? That's because Alden just came in, and Alden had a purple scarf. Alright, so then we go over to here, and let's see the recap. There we go. So, in the lead we had Gareth 8 Albatross, took first.
Yay!
Second place, Tendalia Susair. And third place, Alden Cortez.
Hooray!
And don't forget the snails free. You can come down anytime and practice, and the buttons underneath the scoreboard here. Let's show you those. See these buttons here? You can use those, and those work for anyone. So you can come and touch those buttons, and it'll set up the scoreboard and stuff. And then you just touch the scoreboard where it says touch and get on the scoreboard. Okay, so then that's this part of the show where we get back to
The balloon.
yeah. Okay, then now is the time on snail racing when we dance.
Yay!
That'll be music and stuff. And then our audience dance. Our audience is actually dancing, so that's good. Great crowd. Thanks for bringing all your friends over.
Very, very cool.
Very cool. All right, and then what's our theme next week?
In celebration of our Independence Day, next week's theme is fireworks.
Fireworks, yay! That'll be great. Okay, well, say goodnight, everybody.
Well, I'm everybody, so good night, everybody.
Okay, good night, everybody.